No, that wasn't me. 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 That was not me.
Pull away. Now you're going to jail.
So fuck. Please let me put my titties up. Please let me put my titties up.
You're under arrest. Do not tense up. Don't resist. Stop pulling back.
Scratch me again, see what happens.
My shoe.
Today we want to talk about the case where Karens got kicked out from a club but refused to go down without a fight. It all took place on the 6th of July, 2024, when an officer responded to a call from a strip club after things got completely out of hand. The surprising part about this whole situation was that the ladies themselves were the ones who called the cops, simply because they had been sent out of the club. As expected, the officer went on to ask them why they were thrown out, and what they told him was a shocker.
Are you scared of us?
No, but I'm not going to have any situations arise. Okay? I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if you're going to grab my gun. I don't know.
No.
Okay?
Can I just tell you right
So
now?
I'm asking, just take a step back.
They have my purse in there.
Okay.
All I want is my purse.
What I want to do is I want to figure out what's going on first, okay?
They have my purse, and that's all I want.
Okay.
It's a white purse.
Just a purse, that's it.
White purse, black chain. They want to claim they don't have it.
Okay.
I know they have it.
So black purse.
I know that. Please let us walk in there with you.
He said, I can't let you go in if they're not wanting to.
Bro.
Now, let's look into this real quick. This really hits a lot because for a club, a place already known for loud music and people shouting over the speakers, to still throw someone out for being noisy, it shows how intense they must have been. The officer then decided to go inside to help them get their purse because that was the main reason they called. But here was where everything took a different turn.
I was just trying to tip the girls.
You got a photo of your purse so I can go in there and see if they've got it?
Yes, but I was just trying to tell him I'm not doing no fucking harm in here.
No, we were trying to.
They literally put their hands on us and they fucking threw us out.
Instead of remaining calm while the officer tried to solve the problem for them, they began yelling again, leaving the officer with no choice than to detain them. This was expected to keep them calm, but instead, here was what they told the officer.
Hey, bro, back up. You can't come in. No. Jesus. Right. Okay. What happened? I can tell.
Stop. No, that wasn't me. 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 That was not me.
Pull away.
That wasn't even me.
Y'all both acting up. We're going to have issues
That
now.
wasn't me, dude. That was her.
This is where some people get it wrong. They think that simply because they called the police, it gives them the right to behave disorderly without consequence. The role of the officer is to ensure law and order is maintained, not to encourage chaos. The officer came back out with their purse, successfully helping them with the very thing they said they wanted from the beginning. But even after that, they still had more drama in store.
So writing a bad review on them, bro.
They've got enough of those, I'd say.
No, we came here to spend money in our fucking and you're arresting us? Are you kidding me?
Not under arrest, but y'all are acting.
We called you.
I get it.
We called you.
Chill.
We did call you.
I get that, but there's a problem.
We called you.
When I'm in there trying to help you guys out, when I'm in there trying to help you guys out, and you guys...
Refusing to leave the property instantly becomes trespass, because once the club asks someone to leave, the law states they must leave or they become trespassers. The officer even explained it clearly to them, but they acted like it meant nothing. Then came the moment that summed up their entire case.
Hurry up. We're not going to be talking back and forth.
I'm just saying. These police are here to take care of us.
You are this close to going to jail.
Hey, y'all giving a lawsuit.
They broke her $3,000 purse. He says that we
All right, go. You're about to go to jail.
He's claiming that we're going to jail.
If you don't start walking to that road now,
she's getting her shoes on.
I don't care about...
This is where it all ends, and that's when they usually get a sober reflection of what they have been doing, but it's usually too late. The officer wasn't even trying to arrest her at first. He was patient with them, calm, and trying everything possible to avoid escalating the situation. But she pushed him past the line by refusing to walk away, continuing the disturbance and then giving the officer an elbow. She went from causing a disturbance to refusing to leave, to resisting the officer, and then adding violence on top of it. What she should have walked away from with no consequences suddenly ended with multiple charges, not just one. This is usually how entitlement turns small issues into big problems. The moment someone starts believing they are above the rules begin to teach them otherwise.
Please let me put my titties up. Please let me put my titties up. Can I please put my titties up? Please let me put my titties up. Please let me. Oh.
Damn, you gotta stop resisting.
Ow! Can I put my...
Stop resisting!
I'm not!
You're under arrest. Do not tense up.
Don't resist. Stop pulling back.
Scratch me again, see what happens.
My shoe!
On the 18th of October, 2024, officers responded to a call from a bus station about a lady who refused to leave the premises, not knowing what awaited them.
You want to press charges if she doesn't want to leave? Where she at? This one? Yeah. Hey. Are you with anybody else or just alone?
No, I'm alone.
Okay. So security here, they're giving you a warning right now. They want you trespassing. I mean, security here, they're giving you a warning right now and they want you trespass, meaning you can't come back, right? So they're denying you service and they just want you to leave at this point.
I'm gonna get my ticket.
You're gonna get your ticket, you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
What do you mean somewhere else?
So yeah, you can't stay here. After this warning, if you stay here, come back, anything, you're subject to arrest, right?
But sir, you don't understand.
Alright, so listen, for the night, they're not going to sell you a ticket. For whatever reason, you guys had an argument or whatever, they want to refuse services. So they're asking you to leave the property. If you refuse to leave, you're going to go to jail. So what we need you to do right now is gather your belongings and make your way off property.
But I'm charging my phone.
It doesn't matter, you have to go somewhere else.
Are you for real?
Yes.
For real, yeah.
So please gather your belongings and make your way off
But sir,
property.
you're not even listening to me.
There's no option on this. This is a decision off of the...
Honestly, this was supposed to be no big deal. All she needed to do was to go to another bus station to get her ticket, since the staff at this particular station didn't want to sell to her anymore. It happens sometimes. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, but either way, all she had to do was step outside and go somewhere else. But for some reason, she wanted to prove a point. The officers weren't the problem. They were literally just there to keep order and make sure rules were followed. They weren't the ones refusing to sell her the ticket. And they weren't the ones who called. They were simply trying to prevent drama.
You have to leave property.
It's completely off of the property. So the parking lot, everything. If you need to make a phone call to, let's say, have someone pick you up, just do that across the street. You can't do it here. Understand?
Why did you do it here?
This is still the property. We're still giving you a chance right now, right? So to explain, this is the property. You have to head on out.
Update for 8:30 p.m. You guys are fucked up.
Trespass means she wasn't supposed to be on the property at all, but she wasn't having it, and her next response will shock the officers.
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving? Again, I'm going to give you a chance. If you do not leave, you're going to go to jail. That's the next option.
Telling the officer that she didn't want to leave is basically the same as saying she wanted things the hard way, and most of the time, it doesn't end well. Even at that moment, she still had a chance to walk out freely and avoid any trouble, but she wasn't considering that option. At this point, she left the officers with no other option.
Explica a ella, si ella no vaya, ella va para la cárcel. Y eso va a pasar ahora mismo.
Lo que yo diga hay que hacerle caso porque eso es su trabajo.
Ellos son unos comepingas, eso es lo que pasa.
A ella no le importa lo que tú le digas, ¿me entiendes? A ella lo que le importa
A
es
mí
que tú
tampoco
salgas de
me
aquí.
importa, ellos no quieren escuchar. Si
Is
yo
she
no la
leaving
puedo
or not?
escuchar
Yo
a
te entiendo, yo te entiendo. Por eso te estoy ayudando con lo de la cuenta.
Alright.
¿Entiendes? Vamos.
Step back.
Ok.
You're under arrest. Do not tense up.
Don't resist. Stop pulling back.
Scratch me again, see what happens.
So now she is off to jail, not because anyone targeted her, but because she wanted to prove a point that didn't need proving. And this is where entitlement usually shows itself. Not in big actions, but in small choices. The belief that rules don't apply to you. The belief that because you don't like a decision, the decision must change. But the law doesn't bend to emotion. The lesson here is simple. You don't have to agree with everything people tell you, but when an officer gives a lawful instruction, you can either comply peacefully and move on with your day, or refuse and deal with consequences that are always worse than the situation itself. She learned that the hard way, and hopefully others watching moments like this learn from it too, because entitlement never wins. It only destroys your own peace.